So what would be your first step? Let's see who has a microphone. Okay, Sunit, you want to tell me what's the first step here?
I would put z equal 14 or z minus 5 equal 14.
No, that would be true if this were equal to 0. If I had z times z minus 5 equal to 0, then you would be right. Either z is equal to 0 or z minus 5 equal to 0, and then you get the answers. But that doesn't work when it's equal to another number like 14. So if you want to use this method, you have to move everything to one side of the equation and let it equal to 0 first. Okay, so you want to tell me what do you want to do?
So I would multiply z with the parentheses, so we get z squared minus 5z
Very good.
equal 14.
Okay, and then?
We subtract 14 on both sides.
Right, now you let it equal to 0 like we said earlier. And then what do we do next?
Factor them.
You factor them, exactly. Now you open two parentheses here. Now for z squared would be z and z. What are you going to select for 14?
We have 1 and 14, then 2 and 7.
Which one it would add up to 5, do you think?
2 and 7.
Good, 2 and 7. Now, in order to make minus 5 out of that, what would the sign you're going to use here?
Negative in front of 7. And positive in front of 2.
Right. And as you see here, 2 times negative 7 is negative 14. That works out. Z times z squared. And when we multiply the 2 closest term and 2 furthest term, it adds up to minus 5z. So what's the next step?
Put each of them equal 0.
So now you can say z plus 2 is equal to 0, or z minus 7 equal to 0, right? So the answer would be z is equal to what?
Negative 2. Or z equal to positive 7.
Okay. So here we have the solutions. So take a look at this. Now we have z is equal to negative 2, z is equal to 7. If I substitute these numbers here into this original equation or this equation, it should add up to 14. That's another way you can check your answer. Okay, very good. Now once again, this example here I put up here, just was an example. If the whole thing was equal to, so this is a different example, of course, right? But nothing to do with this problem here. If everything was equal to 0, then we can separate them like that and solve for z. So in this case, we have to distribute, move everything to one side of the equation, let it equal to 0, and then factor them, and then solve for that. All right.